Hey there, and welcome to the demo for Sonic Coffee's 1 Back to the Third Cafe. Definitely a bit of an odd one, honestly, in terms of titles, but this is apparently a remake of an original game by the Cyvap, which was, I guess, like Sonic Coffee's, I guess. This is the same developer that made the game the Five Nights at Sonic's remastered the opening week. Just when I thought there was, a lot of Sonic stuff with like the Five Nights at Sonic's fan-made series that's going on, we also got a coffee place now. And apparently there's actually a sequel page to this game as well. So that's interesting. There's a lot to take in, I suppose. But we're just hop right in because I had this game for a while now, and I don't know, I just realized that it was a demo. Help wanted, grand reopening. Sonic Coffee's is back with a smaller establishment. I accidentally skipped it. God damn it. Is that supposed to? I thought that was Mario for a second. Alright, ring ring. Let's not hold enter. How do I continue this? Yoo-hoo. I don't want to accidentally oh, enter, okay. Daniel. Hello? Hello? Am I speaking to Daniel Robotnik? Okay. Yes, why do you ask? Hello, my name is Wallace B. Koopa. B. Koopa? Wait, aren't you David's son by any chance? Yes, I am. Oh, cool. I never got to meet you, but heard about you before. So I may ask... wait, what? I may ask, why are you calling me? Well, Julia had told me his son is expecting to get a job here at the establishment. I thought I needed to explain things on how they work here, since he told me just to tell you since he didn't want to explain it himself. Wait, what? So he's gonna explain... Wallace is offering to be like the phone guy basically, instead of, I guess, Robotnik here, Daniel Robotnik? Well, seems nothing's changed there. My dad's still a shit ass. Great. Oh, don't be so pessimistic. Let me get straight to the point. These robots are gonna be out to kill you. Wait, is Daniel the one working? I thought it was... I'm so confused, okay. I guess we're working, Wallace is calling to pretty much be our guide here. Yeah, so the robots are out to kill you, no surprise. Are they clones in this? Like, what's going on in this world? Because in the... in the Five Nights at Sonic stuff, they're clones, right? That kind of start going haywire. They kind of get hijacked, if I remember correctly. Do they? No, they do, I think. Or something goes wrong with the clones. It gets hard trying to keep up sometimes. So I wonder what's up with the robots here now. Daniel, are you there? So what I'm getting is, I'm gonna be risking my ass off for what, $200? Wait, I know how this sounds, and it seems ridiculous, but please trust me. It's a piece of cake to defend yourself from them. Okay, explain. You have doors you can close to keep them out of the office. However, you do have limited power. Just keeping them closed all night won't keep you off scot-free. You also have cameras to keep an eye over the building. That way, you can see where the characters are at all times. Okay, that seems easy enough. Anything else I should know about? Yeah, it does seem rather easy if you think about it. Though, I should warn you, Yoshi for some reason likes to cover the screen with their egg cupcake thing. I have no idea why, but just don't stare at it for too long. Shouldn't be a big deal, but just a good thing to know. Huh, might be really easy then. Yeah, I do got one last thing to tell you. The nights are really boring. It might get you to fall asleep if you aren't well entertained while you're up or something to keep your brain occupied. So do I bring a pot of coffee to keep me awake? Why does this sound familiar? Yes, but actually no. I can explain it better. We have a special type of coffee that's themed around our mascot, Sonic Coffee. Just drink that, it gives you a bit more energy and kick to it. Just don't drink too much. You'll feel a bit fast, but the more you drink, it might start giving you hallucinations and see things that aren't there. Huh, I see. Well, I guess that's good to know then. Anyway, I gotta have to work. Wait, one last thing. I won't be able to call you tomorrow to give more details on the other robots. Okay. I got a place we can meet nearby Sonic Coffee's. Just meet me at Larry's and I'll be able to explain more there. Alright then. I'll see you then. Alright man, good luck. See you, Daniel. Okay, I got things a bit mixed up there. Daniel Robotnik. Interesting. Okay, gotta go fast. Oh god, don't remind me. So we got 3 buttons that I can't actually press right now. We got caffeine. So I guess this is what they mean when they say don't overfill on the caffeine. Mario, Yoshi, Sonic. They're definitely more robotic in nature. They don't really look like they're meant to be clones in this time around. We got a music note. Backstage. Where is Yoshi supposed to be at? Magician Margin. Miles Cove. Mario's room, which is straight ahead from me. There's also a game room to my right, and Yoshi's room is right behind me. Don't stare at Yoshi's room too much. Or Yoshi in general. Parts in the service, and there's also this like entrance here in the kitchen that connects to nothing. Maybe that's supposed to be a room that's off the blueprints or something. Okay, so Yoshi... Actually, wait, no. Yoshi's... Why was... Wait, no. Don't... Wait. Right. Don't look at Yoshi too much here. You can see the show stage. But why does... Oh, I see. So the way we're positioned... Okay, so we're not facing straight forward. We're facing to the right, basically. So 7 is the left. 8 is in front, and 10 is on my right. I got it. But the buttons don't work. I can shine the light. Let's drink caffeine. Okay, so it doesn't actually fill up that much. We got music. It seems like maybe it's a lure system, because I thought it was going to be like a music box of sorts. But where? Who can I lure? Maybe where the hell did they go? Maybe they're backstage, restroom. Where did they go? Kind of just disappeared on me. Maybe I could play the music here. Oh, it's a very limited function I just saw, so maybe it really is some sort of like temporary lure. We have Mario here. I doubt I can... Oh no, you can't use music on camera 2. Let me see, camera 5, let's see. Didn't really seem to do much there, and I'm not seeing anyone in the other doorway, so I don't know where Yoshi went. Looks like I still check my power. Why does this look so low though? It says, you know, 70% power or something, but it looks like I'm actually about to like run out. Also, caffeine meter is dropping a lot more quickly. Do not look at the Yoshi. Did anyone else move? It was just Yoshi and Mario, right? I guess in this case I want to be a bit careful here, especially with my right side, because I think the other 2 sides here are fine. Mario's not really doing anything. I just don't know. You can't really shut the doors though for some reason. Maybe I can I only shut them when they're actually here? Doesn't really make sense, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, there's so much to deal with. Wait, what? My power. Wait, what? My power looks higher on camera than in the office. Okay. But back to what I was saying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that me getting drowsy from not having enough caffeine? Hold on a minute. Let me get some more coffee in here. But yeah, I have to... There's like this, you know, we have... So there's like a series of like Sonic Coffee games. Hey. Why are you looking at me like that? I can't shut the thing off. Oh! It's your literally mouse, your keyboard buttons. Okay. That would have been bad. Oh, this is power usage. This is not an actual battery icon. This is telling me like how much power I'm using. Now, you're back there. Okay, so the EODM buttons are for something different then. But yeah, you have Sonic Coffees. I do want to go through the Final Sonic's like fan-made series that I kind of brought up when I was playing the opening week. There's a lot of Sonic. I feel like there's a lot of Sonic stuff I want to cover. There's a lot of Treasure Island stuff I want to cover. There's some Tubbyland stuff also in the mix there. I'm spoiled for choice. Now, where the hell did Mario... Oh, actually, I think I lost Mario. Maybe he went to the restroom. Oh, he went backstage. Okay, so I think Yoshi's gonna be our own visitor here then.
Hey, hey, hey!
Gotta go fast.
Hey, hey, hey!
Ignore the red button, don't press it. Well, wait. Aw. It looks like Mario might hit it. Oh. Never mind, they just left. You had to go back to camera 2 then. In other news, Insanity Remastered dropped by the other developer, I guess. This is one way of putting it. If you know, you know. It's weird to explain, but it's pretty much connected to the greater story of Crawl Space, and I do want to cover that, but I have to actually still do my final Crawl Space breakdown, because it wasn't even like... I honestly should have made that video a lot sooner. The thing was that the last video I'm making on the Crawl Space story breakdown stuff is more of like a miscellaneous video. Oh, for a second. Oh my god, I thought I was clicking. The difference with that video is that it was, it's more of a miscellaneous video, right? Covering like the smaller details surrounding like the different threats of the restaurant, among other things. I don't quite remember. I have to take a look at the script again, but I have to do that first before I feel like it'd be better for me to close that chapter before moving on to Insanity Remastered, because I feel like if I end up making a story video on Insanity Remastered, then that would end up being its own separate thing. So I don't know, a lot of things in the works that I have to get through. Gamescom was today, at least a recording, and I don't know, a lot of games I want to catch up to. I mentioned this already. 2026 is still a lot going on besides GTA 6, which is also in the news for a lot of different reasons. Okay, did Mario just like get stuck somewhere? Where'd he go? He went back to... Okay, he's gonna go frolicking backstage, I guess. I wonder, I guess, well, it's almost night 1, maybe, or at the end of night 1. Maybe I shouldn't make myself hallucinate quite yet, but I guess I could try that on night 2, see what these hallucinations are. I have to imagine it only happens when you max out the meter. Even got the pose and everything. Okay, so, night 1, pretty straightforward. There's Wallace and Daniel. Oh, hey Daniel, are you okay? You kind of seem, well, upset. How was last night's shift? Great, just super. Are you okay, man? No, of course not, fucking dumbass. Okay, I get it. Just calm down and tell me what happened exactly. What happened? What happened? Those damn machines did nothing but give me tension all night, knowing they want to kill me. I mean, they didn't do that much, but, you know. And you're telling me that I'm gonna deal with these lovable singing robots that can murder you for 5 days just to get fucking $200? Kick... I couldn't say it. Kiss my ass. That's not fucking worth it. I get it, man. I really do. Just please calm down. This is a public area. We can't be making a scene. Fine. Alright, thanks anyways. Oh yeah, I remember something. I hope this makes you feel better. I doubt it will. Back in 1998, I used to work in the past Sonic Coffee's location, and let me tell you, dealing with 12 robots is worse than you think. It's a bit better than the ones you got to go against. At least you had a father who helped you. Mine did jack shit to let me know what shit I have to go through. Yeah, I get that feeling. Huh? Wait, really? Yeah, well, not exactly like you, but my father disappeared when I was young, and I can kind of tell how it feels to not have a dad to help grow or support you. Sorry, never mind. Don't worry about it, Daniel. But anyways, I gotta tell you about Tails. Wow, another shitty robot. How amazing. Trust me, he's the easiest of the bunch. Whatever you say. Anyways, please continue. Yeah, unlike the others, the doors won't stop him as he can open them himself in case of an emergency. Once I was working a night shift and completely forgot about him, but he never would kill me. That's a story for another day. This guy just kind of is like, yeah, I was, like, he will kill you, but he won't kill me, sure. Maybe drop some hints or something about that? Hold on, he's still talking. You just need to keep an eye on him at his cove. If he starts moving around, just use the flashlight that is installed on his camera. His eyes are really sensitive to light, so it'll help him get back in his cove. That's not that bad, but I'll keep that in mind just in case. Yeah, sorry for the info dumping. Just, maybe we can meet again another day. Maybe sometime soon? Just so I can help tell you more, work reasons, and Julian won't have to. Julian? I guess. Maybe he was gonna be the original guide here? Hey, it's alright, man. Don't be so pessimistic. The job isn't all that bad. Whatever. Alright, well, I think I should let you go. You seem tired and need a rest. Just be safe, man. Thank you. I'm so exhausted from last night. Even though I consumed like 10 cups of coffee. I can tell. Just rest up, man. See you tomorrow. I mean, I can't really relate. I never really had coffee. So I don't even know if that coffee really would actually... I mean, maybe... I guess you would crash eventually. Especially since you're working an overnight shift. Alright, let's, in fact, you know what? Let's test this out now. So, okay, so... That's you starting to get a bit hyperactive from the coffee. I just want to see what happens if you max it out immediately. Alright, one more cup. Everything got really blurry. I don't think you can max it out. Oh, well, okay, you can max it out, but it doesn't actually, at least so far... Whoa, what the hell? Wait. Is this the hallucination it's talking about? Oh, okay, so you might actually think there's a threat at your doors. I'm not gonna lie, for a second I actually thought I was gonna be in danger. Wait, flashlight. How do I use that? Oh, here we go, control. Okay, back to normal. Meanwhile, we actually got them approaching. Also, the decrease of the caffeine when you're in this state is a lot slower, so once you hit that threshold, you have to suffer the consequences for a lot longer. Uh-oh. Okay, close that door. Oh, wait, Tails already left. That's not good. I think I'm done. I didn't think he was gonna leave so quickly. In fact, where did he go? Wait, what the hell? Okay, that was a giant Yoshi egg all of a sudden. Okay. I don't know why I kept that open. Where is... I mean, they said Tails was gonna go to my office, but... they didn't really say when? I guess it might be one of those cases where if you let him leave, he'll eventually get you. It's just a matter of when. But it's 5... How is it 5 AM already, by the way? I didn't even realize. It feels like time is blitzing by. Also, there we go. There's the egg thing again. Wait, is it the egg thing? Or is it... It is, yeah. Okay, I'm not going crazy. Hallucinations have stopped. But you're still jittery. Alright, actually, let's see. Yoshi, are you gonna cover the camera? I actually survived somehow. Surprisingly. I guess Tails couldn't be bothered. Okay, I don't know if there's a third night. Is there? Okay. Seems well, there's a cutscene at least. Let's get straight to the point. I need to tell you about Ray the Flying Squirrel. He's gonna say, "Here I go," before he heads towards you. Just close the door if he comes after you. Which one? That sounds like a piece of cake. It is. Huh? That was quick. Hey, since I got some time before my shift starts, is there anything else I need to know about? Not to my recollection, no. Why, did you have something in mind? Sure, why not? Alright, ask me anything. I'll try to give you the best answer I can give possible. Well, there is one. What's with the gloves? Are those special to you? Oh, that. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to offend you if you did, dude. No, but it's just... how do I put this? Here, let me just show you. Ooh, what the hell? Guy's got mold on his hands. Makes you think a bit of like, not like, maybe Resident Evil, I guess? That sounds, or no, there's, it reminds me of something, but cracked mold, whatever. What the hell? Okay. Reset. Oh shit, what the hell happened to your hand? Are you okay? Kinda. It all started when I worked in the Sonic's coffee location back in 1998. I knew it. Maybe this is why they didn't go after him, because they didn't want to get near that mold. There was a rare robot that used to resemble a character that was from the first location. He was covered in some liquid gas material. He was just about to kill me before 6 AM struck. He stopped moving, and his dark material, whatever this is, dripped onto my hand and burned into my skin. Okay, so more like acid, really. It scarred his hand pretty much. It felt like my hand was stuck to a stove that someone left on, or even a lava droplet hitting your hand. Very specific, but I get the point. It became like this because of that. Wow, I'm so sorry, dude. That must have hurt. It makes sense from why it looked like that. Wait, the rare-looking character. Was it by chance Fario? Yes, it was. I don't know why, but for some reason Fario had some grease or ink dripping off him. I don't know why, but all I know is it stung badly. Doesn't make it better that Julian skipped town on that day for some important business he had to attend to, so I was the only person who had to take care of it. Dude, that's messed up. Why even keep working there then? You legit almost died if you didn't hit 6 AM. I don't even know anymore, man. I just want to know what the hell is happening to this place. It's my only goal, my only objective. Means a lot to him, I guess. Fario. I'm not even gonna try and pretend like I know. Is that like actually like something like that actually exists, or is that actually just to this game? Because I got no clue anymore. Fario. I gotta watch Miles. Wait, Miles. Yes, Miles. Tails, Miles. Gotta watch them really carefully because apparently he moves really quickly and will eventually just end up leaving. I guess really that's the only camera I need to watch because the others will just show up at the doors. I'm gonna guess whenever I hear the "here I go," I have to check the cameras or check the doorways. Or I guess I could just do this, but that's crazy on the power drain. Okay, Miles, Tails, please go back to the stage. I don't even know if I'm supposed to flash or hold it. Holding works. Normally I only go for 2 nights in the demo, so if they end up catching me here, then we'll, call it in. But I mean, so far, it's been pretty straightforward. What the hell is that? That wasn't always there, right? No, it wasn't. Like a big yellow tub. Alright, keep the light on Tails. Done. Oh god. It's directional. Okay. Audio's directional. Well, that answers that question. Also, whoever was here is gone, so maybe that was the squirrel. Okay, Yoshi's in the kitchen. Might have just left. Nope. Wait, no, there it is again. So this is that's definitely, I guess, the flying squirrel. I wonder if at one point, will Mario always go on the left side, or will they try to take, for example, this way? Up there we go. I mean, at least from what I'm seeing here, he's gonna just take the entrance here. Goes here. Goomba, fuck you. Honestly, that would be a very interesting drawback, though. If you took too much coffee and had hallucinations, but then time goes faster as a result. I feel like that would make the game too easy, though, because the hallucinations in general are just, what, Sonic? If it was a case where the hallucinations were, like, any of the characters, right? And then you would hallucinate, like, their sound cues or something, that would make things interesting, because it would obviously lead to unnecessary power drain, and maybe... Like, imagine, for example, I hallucinate Mario, at this door. I close the door, eventually he leaves, and, maybe I'm not paying attention, and I get caught off guard by him showing up at the door again, and I didn't think to check because, he visited so early. Or much earlier before. I think that would make an interesting idea. At least to have the hallucinations be more than just visual, because the visual Sonic hallucinations, I think, are pretty easy to just ignore. And then besides that, you just have the the regular, what's it called, the, you know, that shimmering effect, which really doesn't make too much of a difference. So at least from a hallucination standpoint, I feel like it'd be more interesting if they incorporated like multiple hallucinations and even some sound cues to try and trick you. Like, what if you heard a, you know, like, here I go, and then you thought, okay, he's attacking, close the door, you know what I mean, just to waste power, I guess, like as a punishment for drinking too much coffee. Because I mean, besides that, I don't see how you're gonna drink coffee to that limit anyway, right? It's so easy to stay within the mark. I wonder if there's going to be something that requires you, or is going to have you drink more or avoid drinking coffee anyway, to make it so that it's a lot more difficult to balance it. Also, almost let tails go away. I feel like there was definitely a game with the coffee system to some extent that I played recently. I don't know if I can't remember what it was though. I feel, or at least it feels similar, because I heard they were talking about the coffee thing, and I was like, you know, it was like, I feel that sounds so oddly familiar. Like, I feel like I actually played that. I played a game like that, but it's not. I saw this layout, and it definitely isn't this layout. There we go. Definitely the last night. I guess we'll see. I mean, if this isn't the last night of the demo, I'll be a bit surprised. Do they actually let you go night 4? Okay, they actually keep going. Wait, no they don't. Okay, that's actually the end of the demo. But that pretty much covers the first 3 nights of the game. I don't think there's anything extras, obviously, because it's a demo. So far, obviously, very different from what I'm seeing here compared to the Five Nights at Sonic series that's going on, right? Because that's more about like the clones, you know, we have Golden Sonic in the mix. I'm curious to see what this is going with, because we have this rare animatronic mascot, right? We have this Fario character that has this like weird acidic material that obviously hit Wallace. And I'm curious to see where things go from a story standpoint. But so far pretty good with the demo, no real issues. I think in general the hallucination mechanic, I would say, is something that I think could be expanded on a bit more, just to have a better impact. Or at least maybe, again, because it's a demo, I don't know if maybe that will end up getting expanded upon with another character per se, right? Because the other mechanic that we didn't really see had to do with the magician. We never saw them move, right? There's also like some sort of like quick audio lure maybe, and we don't really know how the game's gonna treat like the whole caffeine meter going forward, right? But in case it doesn't get expanded upon, or at least, you know, if the developer ends up seeing this and it isn't planned to be expanded upon, I think it would be a good idea to make the hallucinations more, I guess, like, have it be so that it's easier to fool the player, right? Or at least, you know, make it easier to punish the player. Make it like, you know, instead of it being just an inconvenience with the shimmer effect, you know, it'd be nice to have some, like, you know, like more bigger consequences, like forcing, you know, like shutting doors and wasting power because you think there's a threat there, right? Obviously, you could try and mitigate this if you like go on camera or something like that, but again, I think something like that would go a bit of a longer way for like the whole hallucinations because of caffeine overdosing, like, you know, additional visual hallucinations, maybe some auditory ones. I think it would be a good idea, but I'll be keeping an eye on this one. Very interesting. Sonic Coffees, honestly. I didn't even... first Five Nights at Sonics, now Sonic Coffees. A lot to cover, a lot to cover. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, hit that notification bell to keep up to date on future videos. The game will be in the description below as always. With that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.